Okay, today I want to talk about Ulysses. This is probably the hardest book I've ever read. If you've noticed, I haven't posted a video about any new books that I've been reading because it's been this book and I'm still not done with it. And I just want to talk about it because it's so cool, it's so interesting. And if you have the patience, if you have the determination, I promise you this book's going to be really, really fun for you because when I first picked this up, I'm like, I don't get this at all. And this is the type of book that you have to research to read. And I've never said that about any book. I've never been able to not understand a book or at least piece it together or at least kind of, tie the dots together through ideas that I understood, ideas that I didn't understand, and kind of analogize them. But this book, I'm like, what even is this? And the reason for this is because James Joyce is a very unique style. His style is very experimental, very stream of consciousness, and it's not what you think. It's not the narrator talking. It's not the narrator being biased. There's points where it's literally jumbled words, and the only way to make sense of it is reading it out loud. And it's just so masterfully done because if you think of your brain, there's things that make sense to you. There's phrases, there's syllables, there's pictures, there's images that only you could understand. And Joyce recreates this somehow through language. Like I don't know how to explain it aside from you don't know what is dialogue, you don't know what's in someone's head, you don't know what's correct, you don't know what's incorrect, you don't know any of the references because this book was published like 100 years ago. Like it's something else. It's its own beast, and I'm literally reading this, and I'm excited to turn the page because I'm just so confused. I don't know what's happening. Like James Joyce described this book as, I wrote this book so that for the next 100 years, professors will be speaking about this and trying to piece together what I meant by this. And it's almost like a wicked and evil way to think about it, but it makes this book so unique because we can always interpret poetry, we can always have our own interpretations, but it's every single sentence that you have to interpret in this book. Every single thing is intentional, and it's its own animal. The basic plot of the story is it's titled Ulysses because it's the Latin form of Odysseus. If you don't know what the Odyssey is, maybe you should read it. It's a really, really good tale. It's a very classic ancient Greek poem that was passed down through generations. It was written by Homer. Really, really good book. Really, really great story. You're probably familiar with the Trojan War. It's Odysseus, one of the generals, going back, and he has to fight off his wife's suitors. He runs into all these monsters and all these trials, and all these things happen on his way back. It takes him, I think, 20 years to get back. And the entire book of Ulysses takes place in 20-hour period. The protagonist is Leopold Bloom. Very weird, mixed heritage. He is an Irish by birth, a Jew by race, nationality, and a Protestant by religion. And that puts him in a very weird place, especially in early 20th century Ireland. There's just so many aspects of this book that you want to break down. There's so many aspects of this book that you want to analyze, and it's something that I think everyone should try to read at some point. I don't know if you're ever going to get to the bottom of it. I don't know if I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I don't even understand what I'm talking about right now, but I love it so much. It's boring at a certain point to read something and get it. It's boring to not be challenged, and this is the ultimate challenge. And I don't know if it's just I'm a weird person. I don't know if I like to torture myself. I don't know if I like to confuse myself and try to challenge exactly what I hold as set beliefs, but this is something that'll really do it. If you haven't read a portrait of an artist as a young man, I suggest you read that before this book. This book is one that you need all the help you can get. I never read the introductions to any books. It's very rare unless I know it's going to be something that is going to be a little bit harder to understand without the references. But this one, I read every single page of it. I've done extensive research on the side of it. I've listened to some of my favorite authors talk about this book. I've really put in the effort and I still don't get it. And it's just so cool. You just gotta read this one yourself, man. I don't know what else to say. I love you guys so much. Peace out. I'll catch you in the next one.